Alright, so what's up everyone? I do want to be talking about today about J.J. Watt going to the Arizona Cardinals. He was released by the Texans. I think it was might have been about 2 weeks ago, maybe shorter than that. But he did sign, the free agent J.J. Watt signed a deal with the Arizona Cardinals for $31 million, and that includes $23 million guaranteed. Now this is a 2-year contract with the Arizona Cardinals. So we're going to kind of talk about the decision and why he might have went there, what he saw going to Arizona. Now, a lot of people thought he was going to go somewhere where he can win a Super Bowl, and a lot of people, upon him making this decision to go to the Cardinals, a lot of people has kind of questioned his decision on whether he went for the money or for the ring. Now, $31 million is a lot of money, especially with $23 million guaranteed. And I'm pretty sure there was a signing bonus, but I haven't seen it yet. But $23 million guaranteed in 2 years, that's a pretty good deal, I'd say. Especially he was a free agent coming into this. He's had really good years, and we'll just kind of talk about what he's getting himself into with the Arizona Cardinals and what that makes the Arizona Cardinals better. So he's going to be joining Chandler Jones. So J.J. Watt and Chandler Jones are 1 and 2 in the National Football League in sacks since the start of the 2012 football season. Also, the Cardinals' pass rush was a number 4 last year, and that will only get better. So they were number 4 ranked in the league last year in pass rush, and that's just going to get better with J.J. Watt on the defensive line. And also, they have Hopkins on the offense. They have Kyler Murray on the offense. They also have Isabella on the offense as well. So they also have Kirk. So they have a lot of potential on that team. Now, Hopkins did leave the Texans before the 2020 year to go to the Cardinals. So now we have J.J. Watt also leaving to go to the Cardinals. So very interesting. I wonder if there's some talk between the two players. It's like, hey, come over here. It's a good organization. So we'll need to see how that works. Now, they're in a crazy division now with the Arizona Cardinals being in the NFC West, and that is with the Seahawks, the 49ers, and the Rams. So those are 3 teams that are kind of just figuring themselves out. Now, Seahawks, they're talking about getting rid of Russell Wilson. Now, to me in this division, I think the Seahawks are the most complete team. They do have Metcalf, Lockett, Chris Carson running back, and they have Russell Wilson. That team's pretty good. The 49ers are still trying to build. The Rams are still trying to build with getting Stafford and trading Goff. So we'll see what happens, but I do think this will help the Cardinals defense. And the Cardinals have always had a pretty good defense with them, and like they said, their star player on the defense is Chandler Jones, and I think bringing J.J. Watt to the team is going to take some weight off of Chandler Jones and kind of make that defense rely on like 2 big all-star characters. So I think that will make the defense good and make the younger guys on the defense have 2 main really good players to look up to. J.J. Watt is getting older. He hasn't had the biggest year, that he used to have, but he's went through some injuries. So I think if we can get him playing a full season, even with those injuries, he's played pretty good football. He's always bringing pass rush and stuff like that. So the thing about the Cardinals is the Cardinals had an okay year last year. Kyler Murray is a good quarterback. Hopkins led the league in receiving yards, and I don't know if he led in touchdowns, but I know receiving yards. He had the most fantasy points. I know that. So I think that's going to help them. I think there's a little bit of chemistry between some of the players there with J.J. Watt. And I think it's just going to make that defense all around a little better. And I think it's a big part. We'll see how it goes. It could fall in their face with it, or it could be really, really smart, and he could sign a bigger contract. But we know he's going to be there for 2 years unless he gets hurt, something crazy happens, he gets suspended, which I don't think will happen just because he's looking to do something. I think he was just really looking to sign with someone else. I think a better option would have been the Titans. He has pretty good chemistry with Mike Vrabel, the head coach over there in Tennessee. So I don't know. We'll have to see. what kind of comes of this. And I don't know if he'll team hop. I know a lot of players that do this sometimes team hop. They'll go sign this contract and then they'll leave and go to another team. So a lot of people are like kind of questioning his decision. He was all talk about everyone was like, he wants a ring, it's not about the money, and then he signed to the Cardinals. But I don't really agree with that. I think the Cardinals could win a Super Bowl a lot sooner than a lot of other teams and a lot of teams that we think, because it's just a couple missing pieces that they need. And J.J. Watt could be the missing piece that they need that can help them win a couple more games and get them in the playoffs and get them a playoff run. I think Kyler Murray is a really good quarterback. He's young. He's very fast. He's very quick. He's mobile. His decision making needs to get a little better. But all in all, I think he's a pretty decent quarterback that can lead that team into a playoff run and hopefully a Super Bowl run. So I think J.J. Watt's decision was not as stupid as a lot of people from the outside may seem. I do think there were some personal issues of him going there, and Hopkins doesn't seem to mind being there as leaving the Texans organization. So I don't know. We'll see what the Texans kind of do. They've lost two very, very good players in the past 2 years. They lost a Hall of Famer to be DeAndre Hopkins, and they lost now J.J. Watt. So we'll see. And the Cardinals has rebounded both of those teams, or both of those players. So we'll kind of see what's going up with there. Maybe we'll get some more information. If I do find anything out more about this signing with the Cardinals with J.J. Watt, I will let y'all know and make a part 2 of this video. But we'll see. I'll do updates throughout the season next year when we get there, even though football season just ended. But there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. Like, we got the draft. We'll probably have some more trades, some more releases, and I'll be right on top of those as well. So yeah, I think it's a good decision. I do think that it's not a dumb decision. I don't think it was just for the money, though the money was good. And if the Cardinals have that money to spend on someone like J.J. Watt, then I think it was a pretty smart idea. We'll see if it was a make or break decision, and we'll see. We'll see. I do think it's going to help the defense there. Like I said, Chandler Jones and J.J. Watt, 1 and 2 in the National Football League in sacks. They're on the same team. So we'll see what kind of chaos that brings, and we'll see if anything does change in the organization on defense. And I do think things will change just because of the stature player that J.J. Watt is, and hopefully will continue to get better. So yeah, guys. So if you agree with this, if you have any more opinions about this trade or some other reasons maybe why he went to the Arizona Cardinals that I didn't cover, just leave a comment below. Make sure you check out my other videos. I have a video about Kyle Pitts and a video about Russell Wilson. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and leave a like, comment, subscribe. Peace.